Happy Tuesday, folks. This is PJ, and as usual, we're giving God thanks for life, we're giving God thanks for health and for strength, and we're giving God thanks for a particular school from out, hailing from the hills, on top of a hill in St. Elizabeth. We'll give thanks for the opposing team too as well, but more than ever, we're giving God thanks for schools in St. Elizabeth, like the following. The schools that were featured in last night's airing of Schools Challenge Quiz, the second in the quarterfinals were the school whose motto, says the city that sits on the hill, can never be hidden, or never be hid. Munro, the mighty men of Munro, and straight out of Jerk City, Breadfruit Town, Titchfield High, yeah. No, folks, I didn't anticipate the level of, I don't know. There's, as we tell you, there's something about these Munro boys that I'm loving. I wouldn't say I'm crushing on them, but them have a special place in this season. Me like the way the man them move. If me love one more time, Munro. I thought at one point that the waiting would have been 50-50 because when I lie, Titchfield they turn up them thing the last match, especially language, and they know the history of Munro and where we are come from the angry bird days till now. I always love them. You get me? So me I say 50-50 we have put them at. In the opening challenge, I thought to myself, boy, this sort of feel like it a move slow, but I swear it's slow. The question them really did hard. Me not lie. Them play 2 Bob Marley song. And me I tell you, even me think me know how hard the Bob Marley song them. Even when the audio started, I really and truly did a search for find the title for the Bob Marley song them. It did hard. And I said, alright. Them out of the starting block. So at the end of that round, it was Titchfield on 1 and Munro on 4. Then the speed round started. People, you see, when the second minute of the speed section started, oh Jesus, Munro draft one gear there. Me say the man them a press like some road taxi, I like the captain say, one already, pop in, half a tree. So we say it now, we say half a tree. It's halfway tree. But anyway, so to get the gist, they racked up 10 points. 10 points in the second minute. And in the third minute, them rack up 9. Actually, really 10. It was a question about the nose bridge. But them did correct themselves, but it would have been 10 as well if it never did go through. So them going at the speed section, or they came out of the speed section on a lovely 28. Now it's like Titchfield stand up at the bus stop, like them I see the taxi them just a fly past them. It's like Titchfield that start, like I said, one stop, and some man who just a fly past the man them. Me said the thing did so sweet me last night. Me say, come we talk about the buzz around. Me say Marlene could not help herself. The man them have a style when the buzzer section starts, and the man them must say next, because it's like they must say, all right, next one. One point me hear Marlene say, please stop hurrying me along. I'm working with the timer. You know how much time she take to say that? But I just for tell you, Marlene get dark for the man them last night. And for tell you the truth, me see other school the worse than that. So Marlene, you try to gear up yourself because it's gonna get more frequent. And please stop running out the people in time to explain that. Just work with them. Yeah? Work with them, Marlene. Sit, But anyway, The buzz around, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But the long run, the mighty men of Munro prevailed in the end. You know, no need to get into details. Them just clean it up. You know, them just clean up the 4 minutes in fine style too. Because when the match is done on 32, by the time the break come back, them review the scores them. I realized I really 36 the man them should have on, not 32. So the match ended on 36 to Munro and 13 to Titchfield. So Titchfield, it's now 1-1. We have another match to see if you can make a really good comeback. Do your homework. Read up on all of the things what they never read up on, because Munro is in it to win it. You get me, baby? Yeah? Elizabeth all the way. Yeah? Anyway, guys, have a really great Tuesday, and I'll see you when I see you tomorrow, God's willing. Yes? Stay safe. Toodles.